Good morning to one and all. My name is Dr. EVN Jyoti. Now I want to present the PPTs on my paper. My paper number is 195 and my paper title is An Innovative Cloud Security and Data Sharing Across Multi-Clouds Through PACM Techniques. Okay. In this, cloud is providing a virtual environment in order to share the data across multiple owners and users across computing environments. The security among virtual environment is the key challenges of the research in providing role-based access control policies and providing the security to the confidential data of the cloud owners. Here we are going to be providing the security across the multi-cloud environment through the PACM technique and implementing the most advanced security key management algorithm to overcome the existing data leakages across cloud computing environment. Abstract. The security among virtual environment is the key challenges of the research in providing role-based access control policies and providing the security to the confidential data of the cloud owners. Here, key management and cryptographic techniques are widely used to provide the security to the data transmitted across insecure networks. Here, we are going to providing the secret key management, and it is going to be providing the valid keys to authenticate through the cloud-based services, and it is going to be accessed with the valid keys and providing the security without any loopholes in the transmission and sharing the data through owners and cloud users. A symmetric key management algorithm are going to be used to provide the unique to each and every cloud user and a group key to access the permissions and allows the particular user to gain access to the cloud services using key pairs for valid authentication process. Here we are going to be providing the security across the multi-cloud environment by using the PACM technique, and it is going to be implementing the most advanced security key management algorithms to overcome the existing data leakages here and across the cloud computing environment. The next topic is introduction. Here, cloud computing is a huge savings. The applications and processing the mobile based applications, operating system, network computing using VPNs and several services of Amazon Web Services through the cloud, and it is going to be integrated with the global infrastructures. All the specified functions are centralized in a large server called the cloud server. Here we are going to be following the features come in a variety of forms required by the transmitter, and it is going to be accessed through the system's mobiles, tabs and other requirement media. Here the cloud applications is a sign of abstraction in complex infrastructure in a central location. Cloud computing provides a reliability over long distance access to any media with user data, software security and computing. In the advanced cloud-based services, we are going to be use the centralized consistence of resources of hardware, mobile-based and web-based softwares and application resources. The upcoming generation of the web-based and network-based access resources through internet, and it is going to be disturbed the computing will be in the cloud computing. With the cloud computing, we can going to be reduce the structure, and it is going to be centralize the system that provides the resources services to a wide range of users. In this paper, we are going to use the cloud-based key exchange architecture. This is the architecture. Here, the group key integration cryptography systems includes the group key aggregate-based crypto system algorithms. The data owners installs most of the people using the key setup, and it is going to be generate a public key and non-public key, and it is going to be combine the use of key generation here. Confidential documents are encrypted using the encryption based algorithm. The statistician will generate a combination using the master secret key, and it is going to be decrypt a group of documents here. The generated keys can be safely handed over to the delegates. Finally, any user with a mixed key can decode the statistical report, and it is going to be loaded down. When user 1 imports data and files, the information is the first encrypted using the DES rule set, and after the record we received the clouds separately, and it is going to be generate the private key. Sharing the keys are across the multiple parties of the cloud. Only authorized users is going to be access the key for one-time download. The green building key generation method is going to be used to combine the non-public keys, and it is going to be created a fixed size key called a mixed key. For the boot module, the receiver can load the recording using the mixing button sent by mail with the help of the sender. Here, first the data owner preferences sensitive attributes is going to be done here, and the sensitive attribute is going to be grouping here. After that, group key is going to be generated. After modifying the random Fibonacci cryptography, it is going to be generate the sensitive attribute group encryption, and it is going to be merging of encrypted group of sensitive attribute and non-sensitive attribute. Okay. After that, it is going to be sending the request here, and after sending the request, it is going to be response in the inter-organization admin, group admin, and it is going to be uploaded the data into the cloud. And the next slide is the methodology of the key exchange, how it is going to be executed here. In this paper, we are going to be using the performing by placing and extracting the rare various files formats on the cloud server. The data owner performs the configuration of the account on the server. The most effective configuration packages requires, and it is going to be convert the protection option, and this segment is made by the registry owner to create a public key or master key. This segment is performed by someone who wants to send the encrypt information. After that, encryption and encryption algorithm come in the form of public parameters such as PK and messages M, and I express the magnificence of the encrypted text while applying different methods and techniques in order to encrypt the given messages, and it is going to be retrieve the encrypted text C, so that the message can be used by the authorized users in the most efficient way. This is the client and server exchange key based on policies associated in the cloud. It is going to be work on this way. After that, algorithm for the encryption. Here the key based aggregation provides the advanced cloud based solution by using the encryption algorithm. In the key aggregator crypto system, applying the hash function, that is encryption equal to a hash of M, and it is going to be written the value of the hash function is used as a signature, and it is going to be encrypt the given message M1, and it is using a key K1 to generate the ciphertext C1 here. Okay, this is the encryption and this is the decryption, and E of K is going to be chosen from a family of transformation known as a cryptographic system. After that, the parameter that selects the individual transformation is called as the key K. Select from the key space K. More formally, a cryptographic system is a single parameter family of invertible transformation. After that, it is going to be inverse the algorithm, that is E of K inverse of the -1, and it is going to be mapping as a such that the inverse is unique. Usually assume the cryptographic system is public and only the key is going to be taken as the secret information. Next, algorithm for the decryption. Here we are going to be generate the public key by using this formula. After that we are going to be taken the message M. The encryption function is C equal to M power 17 mod 3233. Suppose M is going to be taken as the 65, then ciphertext is going to be taken as the C. Finally we have to substitute in this one. At the time it is going to be get C equal to 65 whole power 17 mod 3233, and finally it is going to be get 2790. In the same way we are going to be taken as the private key. After encrypting the ciphertext C, we are going to be decryption function. Okay, after the decryption it is going to be calculate, and we are going to be substitute in this one. Finally it is going to be get the answer for the M is the 65. Like this it is going to be calculated the public key and the private key. And the next one is going to be studying of the various algorithms by uploading the 10 megabytes to 100 megabytes of the files. How it is going to be calculating? First we are going to be compare the performance modeling with the Mona using NS2 and show the first dynamic radiation encryption, and it is going to be call it as ODBE scheme. Without losing the unity, the data representation size is going to be taken as the 16 bits, which gives the group capacity of the data files. Similarly, user and group recognition is set to 16 bits. The process for both team members and the group managers is going to be taken place on various virtual mechanisms with different capacities are going to be enclosed. When we are going to be choosing an elliptic curve to order a group of 160 bytes, computational cost of members figure is going to be comparing here with many more algorithms in file uploading as shown in the figure here. We are going to be listing the comparative cost of members for file uploading between ODBE, RBAC, Mona and our schema. The reason for this is that in our scheme the user authentication process is delegated to the group manager, so that the clients encrypt the data file without the involvement of other clients, including the both legitimate and non-legitimate ones, blocked and deleted or blocked customer. This is because the client must perform a number of operations including point multiplication and exponential to calculate the parameters here. Finally, conclusion. In this paper, we are going to be developing the anti-conspiracy document, the sharing schema of data in the virtual instance indicting cloud-based services offered by the multinational and software companies across the cloud environment. In advanced schemes, the customer's data is protected with advanced and secured methods obtained their clients' non-public keys from the group manager's certification, office communication channels, and our scheme able to effectively assist dynamic organization when and where a new customer registers and authenticates and join the organization or becomes a user will be blocked. Other person's private keys is going to be used by the users do not want to recalculate are going to be updated. In addition, our scheme allows you to find comfortable person if blocked or deleted users will not be able to get it as soon as the initial data documents appear, although they conspired with the cloud on unbelief. This is my paper conclusion. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.